Ahoy bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. Welcome to the PlayStation exclusives tier list. I thought this would be a fun tier list to do because I played almost every single one of these games. Some of these I have not played, but I thought this would be fun to rank all of them in a tier list. So, let's get this underway. I already know my opinions on some of these will cause an uproar in the comments. But anyway, let's do this. Let's not waste any more of your time. First off, we got Bloodborne. That's a masterpiece right there. Again, some of these I have played on the Let's Play channel, so if you're interested, go check those out. Bloodborne is one of them. I played with my good friend Deadly Dax, so you should check that out. Anyway, Bloodborne, fantastic game. I love it. It can really be tough. It's a really hard game. This isn't for the weak, but it's a really great game. Great graphics. The only downside I have, and it's not really a downside, is that the frame rates drop a lot in this game. That's just because there's so much in it, and that's a good thing. And the story, it's really told vaguely, but the story is actually pretty good if you look more into it. I forgot to add one row. Add a row below for never played. I completely forgot to do that because some of these I have not played, so I don't have an opinion on them. Because Concrete Genie I have not played. In fact, let me look through the ones I have not played. Drive Club, I don't play driving games. Gravity Rush, never heard. Gran Turismo. Oh, I didn't even know this infamous game came out. First Light. I played Second Son, but not this one. Shit. Knack, never even played. Knack 2. Medieval, never even heard of. Nier Automata, never played. I played Neo 1, but not Neo 2. So let me just add in the ones I have not played. I don't even know what that one is. Persona 5, never played. Last Guardian, never played, and Order 1886. Yeah, I never played these ones. Anyway, Days Gone. Crap. This game sucks. I don't know how people like this game. I don't get it. What is so good about this game? That's alright. I'll get into the things I like because it's so few. The world is cool. I love how detailed in the world. The graphics are great. That's it. The story is utter crap. I don't know how people tried to say this is better than Last of Us 2. It's garbage. It's so basic and generic. I could tell what's gonna happen at the beginning of the game. It tries to be like so cool and unique, but it's not at all. It tells like the most basic story I've ever seen in a game. It's almost laughable. None of the characters are interesting. All of them are bland and one generic. Also, there's that one, their wedding part that is, I hate this word, but cringe. It is really, really bad. Like, goddamn. But aside from that, the game must be good, right? Since people rave about it. No, it's not. The shooting mechanics play like a PS2 game. It's also uninspired and honestly kind of lazy. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's just so anti-fun. And the worst part about it is you have to progress through side missions to get to the story. Who the fuck thought of that idea? That's so stupid. Anyway, this game fucking sucks. It has a really devoted fan base, and I just don't get it. I kind of feel like they haven't played like any other games because there's so many games that do this better than this game. It's just so fucking boring. But yeah, Days Gone is crap. I tried to play for the Let's Play channel. I posted like one video. I made a second video, but I was so unbelievably bored I never released it. But yeah, fucking crap game. I don't know how people like this. Detroit. One of my first Let's Plays on the channel, actually. I want to put it in great. I wouldn't give it a masterpiece. There are some things that are a little bit odd about it, but I love Detroit. Yeah, there's no gameplay, whatever, but the story is just fantastic. It's phenomenal. And also, I feel like every other I feel like this is one of those games where every choice actually fucking matters. It really does. Like, one choice, you can have a completely different set of paths, and I actually really like that. I was really invested in the story. It was just fantastic. Kara, Connor, they're my favorites. I love Kara and Connor. They're fantastic. Their stories really got to me. Marcus I do like, but Connor and Carve are just so ahead of him, in my opinion. But yeah, such a fantastic game. This is one that easily anyone can play since it's just like a point-and-click one, but... Dreams! I'm gonna put Dreams in great. People have made some really cool shit in Dreams. For those of you who don't know what this is basically a game where people can make games within it, and I think it's really cool. Some people have made some creative stuff in it. Death Stranding. Alright, crap. These two I really feel like are gonna rile people up, especially this one. But Death Stranding, okay. Okay. The gameplay is not good enough, so the story is not good enough for the gameplay to be utter crap. For the majority of this game, you're just gonna be walking, delivering packages. You're basically a fucking Amazon delivery boy. Like, who thought that'd be fun? Why did Kojima think this would be fun? I can tell he wanted to make this into a movie, and I think he actually should have. But, man, this gameplay is just terrible. Terrible. It's to the point where it doesn't even excuse the good story. It's not... I wouldn't put the story in great, I put it in just good. Because it's not that great. It's actually kind of pretentious at parts, to be honest, but... It's not all that. It's fine. It's not all that, though. I don't think this game deserved anywhere near the praise it got. If you're interested in this game, I'm going to say, watch a YouTube video of it. Don't, with sped up gameplay, preferably. Do not play the whole game, because it's utter crap. But yeah, I didn't finish the game. I watched the rest of it on YouTube, because the gameplay was just so utterly fucking terrible. And there's a part where you get to shoot people, and it's bad. It's really bad. But yeah, this game fucking sucks. I don't know how people like this. Let's just say if Naughty Dog did a game like this, people would just rile their assholes. But since this is Kojima, which I don't know why people put him on this pedestal, he literally just makes movies at this point. I don't get it, but this game's crap. I hate it. FF7 Remake. Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna put in good. When it's at its A tier, it's a fantastic game. It's phenomenal, even. But the problem is, there's so much filler in this game that I really felt they just put in to stretch the game to like 30 hours, is it? There's so much, I feel like, I don't want to say filler, but there's so much they could have cut out to make it more enjoyable, because there's some really tedious parts. I also don't like that every enemy is essentially a damage sponge. Like, it makes sense for the bosses, but it doesn't make sense when I'm fighting a normal human with a fucking giant 12-inch sword. Like, there's some parts I feel like they could have just cut out. I feel like it was too much. I have not played the original, but again, really good game. I really like it. If it wasn't for all those like filler sections and the damage sponging, it'd be great. Ghost of Tsushima, or Tsushima, however you say it. That's a great game right there. I wouldn't put in a masterpiece because I feel once you beat the game just becomes a checklist, which is why I didn't 100% it like I said I would. I just got really, really bored trying to get everything done. But other than that, it's a fantastic game, fantastic story. Combat's great. Oh, another thing that prevents it from masterpiece, that fucking camera is terrible. I don't know who came up with that camera, but seriously, you're a degenerate. This camera fucking blows, asshole. It almost makes fighting so impossible sometimes. I hate the camera for fighting in this game. It's terrible. But yeah, similar to Days Gone, this game has a really big fan base of people who just think it's the greatest thing ever, when it's not. It's definitely good. It's definitely a lot better than Days Gone. I will give them that, but it's just not a perfect game. God of War 3, masterpiece. Phenomenal game. I gotta play this for the Let's Play for the channel sometime. This is a fucking banger of a game. Horizon Zero Dawn. I'll put in great, yeah. I'll put in great. Another game I gotta play again. Such a pretty open world. Probably one of the prettiest games I've ever seen. Just full of color and just style of its own. I love it. The story's okay, but the gameplay is what you're really there for. Just fighting these fucking massive dino robots like you're in a Transformers episode. I also really like the main character, Aloy. She's great. And complaints? Do I have any complaints? Oh yeah, there is one really annoying complaint. It's nitpicky, but it annoys me. I hate how people talk in this game. What I mean by that is, you'll go to talk to somebody in the town, and let's just say they got robbed or something, and they will just drone on and on and on and on about their fucking origin and history. It's ridiculous. Like, every character in this game just drones on and on and on about nonsense. Like, Aloy will just ask the person, so what happened? And they'll just be like, well, I opened the store in about 1850. I have black pubes. I have a big head. I wanted to support my family. And I'll just be like, that's not what I asked. I don't care. I just want to know what... God, everybody just goes on and on in this game. It's so annoying. But other than that, the game's phenomenal. Little Big Planet 3 is basically Little Big Planet. It's good. It's basically the other two games, so if you played those, you'll like this one. Infamous Second Son. It's between great or good. I think I'm gonna go great. Again, it kind of has this. It's made by the same company as Ghost. It has the same problem. Everything just feels like a checklist once you beat the game. But other than that, the story's great. The superpowers are great. I like Delson. He's not as cool as Cole McGrath from the original two, but I like him. Kingdom Hearts. Is this just supposed to be all of them, or is it like the all-in-one package? Yeah, they're great games. The story is confusing as all hell, but it's a fun game. A little too hard at times, like really hard, but still great game. Killzone Shadowfall, I don't remember this at all, so I'm gonna put it in meh. I like the other Killzones, but this one's just pretty meh. Last of Us 1, you already know I'm a Last of Us fanboy. That's a masterpiece right there. I've done a review of this game before, so if you want to go see that, go see that. I've covered what I needed to say. Same with this other one. A year ago this game came out, and it's still not that fun to talk about because everybody will just rush at you and be like, no, it's fucking crap, and you're fucking cuck for liking it. I hope conversations about this game improve, because this game is actually a fucking masterpiece. I actually think it's better than the first one, gameplay-wise and story-wise. The story just really blew me away. Everybody was hating on it when it came out. Well, they still do, obviously, but when I was playing it, I was kind of worried. Like, what if it really is? When I was playing it, I was waiting for, like, the bad moment. I was like, this is fucking great. What are you guys complaining about? So what, golf club thing happens. Oh well. It happens. It's there to drive a story, and it's very good at doing that. Yeah, I love these two. I love the second one a little bit more than the first one. I really hope people wake up and realize that this game is really good. I think they will, but I don't know. The internet's a fucking mess, so we never know. Neo, it's good. I don't think it's nearly as good as the Dark Souls or Bloodborne. It's fine. I was honestly debating on putting Neo 2 in here because, to me, they look like exactly the same. If you put 2 and 2 together, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But Neo, it's a good game, but my fucking god, I actually think this game's a little too hard. If I can't even get past the second boss fight of this game, I just feel like I wasted my money, honestly. With Bloodborne, at least you can do that, and it's still a challenge, but my fucking goodness. The second boss should not be impossible. God of War. Masterpiece. You already know, I can't wait for Ragnarok. I don't think I need to explain why this is a masterpiece. By the way, I've Let's Played Last of Us, Last of Us 2, God of War, Ghost, Detroit, and Infamous Second Son, and Kingdom Hearts now. So if you want to go, and Final Fantasy, so if you want to go check all those out, feel free. Ratchet and Clank. I played the original. I haven't played much of this new one, but so far it's pretty great. So it's kind of exactly like those originals, but still very good. Street Fighter V. It's a good fighter, I suppose. For me, nothing beats the original Street Fighter, so. Shadow of the Colossus is so unbelievably meh. I tried to play this, I was so fucking bored. I'm sorry. I just couldn't get into it. It's a really cool concept, fighting these giants. They're like the only enemies in the game. It's a really cool concept, but I just could not get into it. Just not for me, I suppose. SpiderMan, I also noticed Miles is missing. Miles would be in great, but SpiderMan 1, masterpiece. Cannot wait for Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine. Yeah, this is honestly my favorite version of Spider-Man. He's just so fucking phenomenal. He represents everything great about Spider-Man and even takes elements from Tobey, Andrew, and Tom and combines it into one amazing package, and I love it. Such a fuck. I could gush all day about this game. It's just it's so fantastic. If you're a Spidey fan, if you have not played this, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Uncharted 4, that's another masterpiece right there. Naughty Dog is just on a streak of masterpieces. Uncharted 4 is like the perfect action game. Seriously, you could show this to somebody as a movie and they'll probably love it. I love Uncharted 4. The other three, yeah, I think I'll put a masterpiece as well. I don't think one would be a masterpiece, but as a package, yeah, they're masterpieces, alright. Uncharted Lost Legacy, I'll put in great. I really liked it, but it's not as good as these four, but I really liked Lost Legacy. It was fantastic. It was basically Uncharted 4 all over again, but still, I liked it. And last but not least, Until Dawn. I loved this game. I loved it. I loved it. Probably one of the best horror games I've ever played. The story, as goofy as it is, it's still fucking fun. The characters, all of them are great. I really loved it. And again, it's a game where I feel like all your choices matter. Seriously, you could step on like a pebble and then somebody will fucking die. I love that. I love watching like first playthroughs of this game because it's always fucking fun to see what people do. I wish this company would recapture whatever magic in a bottle they had when they made this, because they have not made anything good since this game. Which is such a shame because they're really talented. But yeah, that's my PlayStation exclusive tier list. A lot I have to play, obviously, but honestly, I'm not really interested in like Drive Club and Gran Turismo. Those can fuck off. But as you can see, PlayStation just delivers some bangers. Like, look at the amount of games in great and masterpiece. Like, their ratio, they rarely missed, at least to me. I know some people love these four, but to me, they're not that great. But yeah, I love PlayStation. As you can see, I'm a Sony fanboy. I'm not those ones on Twitter that try to say, oh, Xbox fucking sucks. I'm not one of those guys. I just love Sony. I love me some Sony. What can I say? But yeah, they release banger after banger, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and even dislike if you want. Not a lot of people know this, but if dislike is good, it means interaction. So if you hate this video for whatever reason, it'll push into the algorithm. Just saying. But yeah, comment down below what you agree, what you disagree. I look forward to discussion. Hopefully healthy, because I know there's some toxicity around this game where they'll fucking hate you for liking this game. Please be civil in the comments. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.